Are you considering a new firearm? Watch this first. Here are the most returned guns of 2024. Some might surprise you. From the Glock pistol to the AR rifle, these are the most returned guns in 2024. If you are new to the AR pistol, you might actually mistake it for the AR rifle, because it quite looks like and functions like one. However, unlike the rifle, the gun has a shorter gas system, a shorter barrel, and features a piston brace in place of a buttstock. The AR pistol is popular among disabled shooters because of its piston brace. Additionally, it is in high demand because of its lightweight and the fact that it is great for close quarters combat. The AR pistol offers a lot of value, so it is quite surprising that it is one of the most returned guns in 2024. Usually people would want to associate the return of firearms with a lack of value, but that's not the case with the AR pistol. Unlike some other guns that are being returned because they don't quite offer value for money, the AR pistol is getting rapidly returned because folks are scared of an imminent ban on it. Although this ban is still largely unconfirmed, not many people are certain what the fate of this gun will be in the next couple of months. It could remain legal or might become completely illegal. There is no assurance of what will happen with this gun on the nearest feature. So instead of bouncing back and forth, some gun owners want to avoid altogether any inconveniences that could be associated with owning the AR pistol. And this explains why a lot of returning is taking place. As smart as returning the AR pistol might be, returning a pistol that passes for one of the best close combat handguns sounds completely wrong. This pistol is a fantastic survival gun and can be moved around very quickly. Well, the fear of owning a weapon that is about to be banned is real, but don't you think waiting till this gun actually gets banned is smarter than rushing off to return it because of rumors of a ban? The AR pistol isn't the only AR gun getting returned. The AR rifle isn't left out. The AR rifle is considered the civilian equivalent of the M4 and M16 rifles used by the military. So it is popular among veterans who served in the US Army from the days of the Vietnam War to the days of the war in Afghanistan and Iraq. Although the popularity of this gun dwindled after it got banned in 1994, it became popular again after this ban was lifted in 2004 and has become a staple in video games and movies. The AR rifle's presence in this video might actually be confusing because it's been one of the best-selling rifles in the United States for up to a decade. So going from a best-selling rifle to one of the most returned rifles in 2024 is something that lots of folks will never fully understand. The AR rifle has acquired a reputation over the years, and it has become normal for several gun lovers to buy it. So why has it become one of the most returned guns in 2024? The AR rifle might be a bestseller, but lots of folks are scared of getting it now because there is a fear that it might get banned by the government after the 2024 election. And when it gets banned, those who have it might be in trouble with the law. Due to this, a lot of returning is going on, and it is very rapid too. Returning this rifle because it might get banned isn't exactly a bad idea, but it isn't perfect either. This is because there is no guarantee it will get banned, and if you return yours, and it ends up not getting banned, you might not be too happy with your decision. On the other hand, if it gets banned, it won't be wrong to hold on to one for as long as you can. You never can tell. The ban could be lifted. So, what's the likelihood of this rifle getting banned? At the moment, we are dealing with citywide and statewide bans on AR rifles, but there hasn't been a ban at the federal level yet. That's not all. The state and city bans might not even last the test of time. A number of them are getting overturned by state as well as federal courts. This is supposed to affect the frequency at which this rifle is getting returned, but for now, it is yet to be as many people as expected that the ban on the AR rifle will fully come into place after the 2024 election. AR guns are not the only ones being returned. Glocks are not left out. The Glock pistol is one of the best-selling handguns in the United States, and this is an attestation of the quality of the firearms it brings to the table. Beyond being just the best-selling gun, it is the #1 gun bought by new gun owners. So if it is a gun reputable for its quality, why then is it being returned? Well, imagine investing in a Glock only to find out it's too complex for your needs. That frustration is what leads many to return it. The reason for the return of the Glock pistol isn't so straightforward. This pistol, as already mentioned, is the most sold pistol to new gun owners. These folks know next to nothing about guns before buying one, and more often than not, they seek advice from relatives before buying one. Since lots of people already love Glock, it brings about an increase in the number of people who end up purchasing a Glock pistol when buying a gun for the first time. Buying a Glock pistol for the first time might not be such a bad idea, but it isn't exactly the best move to make when buying a handgun for the first time. At this point, you perhaps think the Glock pistol isn't of very good quality, but its quality isn't the challenge. The problem is actually around its complexity. This gun isn't just of high quality, it is very complex and wasn't entirely designed with first-time gun users in mind. Now, how is this a problem? It feels like there's really nothing wrong with having a complex gun, but this isn't exactly the case for folks who have no experience using a firearm. If you have been using a gun for some years, you perhaps know how to get the best from a Glock pistol. Sadly, this isn't the case for folks that are new to guns. You see, a lot of people feel they can buy the Glock pistol because of its quality. However, what they fail to realize is this gun lacks manual safety because it is a striker pistol. Now, this doesn't in any way imply that this gun isn't safe, as it actually comes with a trigger safety. However, new gun owners can't handle it. They find it to be too complex. Sadly, this happens after they have already bought it. Well, when this happens, some folks proceed to keep this gun. On the other hand, a good number of people think returning it is the best thing to do, and they go on to do just that. Some new gun owners realize how complex this gun might be for them quite early and go on to return it. On the other hand, some discovered this late, and by the time they found out how complicated using this gun was, they had already dealt with a couple of accidental misfires. This is a major challenge. However, as soon as you understand how to use this gun, it becomes one of the best pistols around. Since the complexity of the Glock pistol is a challenge, new gun owners tend to settle for the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 because it has some of the nice features of the Glock pistol and is also easy to operate. The military and the police use the Glock pistol, and this should give you an idea of how reliable it is. If it is good for them, then it is a gun you can get the best out of, but you need to have a level of experience with using guns. New gun owners aren't the only people who return their Glock pistol. Folks with some level of experience with guns also return the Glock pistol occasionally. However, the number of experienced gun users returning their Glock pistol is nothing compared to the number of first-time Glock pistol users doing the same. What's your experience with the Glock pistol? Drop your thoughts below while I dive into the next firearm. In a moment, we will find out the #1 returned gun in 2024. But in the meantime, if you found this info valuable, smash that like button and join our community for more insider tips. The SIG MPX. It is okay to own a gun as an American, but it seems you might need to be in the military to use the SIG MPX. The SIG MPX came on the scene to replace the Heckler & Koch MP5. It is a top-quality gun that is generally considered an improvement in the quality of the Heckler & Koch MP5. It is both cheaper and can be better controlled than the MP5. The SIG MPX is quite like the AR-15. So, if the AR-15 is a gun that you are used to, you definitely will be able to get the best out of the SIG MPX. Just like the AR-15, the SIG MPX feels like a gun from movies. This isn't surprising as it is a tactical style gun that has actually been used in lots of movies. Beyond the quality associated with this gun, it is also popular because of its frequent use in movies. The high quality of this gun and its military-grade features make it a great gun, but they are also the same reason it is one of the most returned guns in 2024. This gun is considered too sophisticated for the average person, and might get banned after the 2024 election. So, gun users are simply looking to return it before it becomes officially banned. Let's hear from you. Which of these guns do you think deserves a second chance? Comment below and remember to subscribe for more expert insights.